was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their 38. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3 from the 41. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now a run with Stevenson. 115 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Stevenson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They run with Stevenson. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Strong. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. This 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Strong. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. Off play action. Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Juju Smith-Schuster. A 5-yard touchdown, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On play action, Allen. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Leaping, and he makes the grab. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. A quick throw there is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen to throw once more. It's brought in by Harris. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 154 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 3. Again, it's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Patriots first down.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Straight ahead is Strong. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Back to throw. Jones going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the 4th quarter to grow that lead.
Part, I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
Ryland on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown from Juju Smith-Schuster. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 95 catches for him now on the year, and it's a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Allen now on 1st down. That's complete to Davis. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Pass delivered successfully to Knox on the out route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. And they're going to speed things up here. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So on fourth down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. They'll start on the ground with Strong. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Looking to throw. Jones. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw. Jones. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for New England, they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with one game remaining. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.